Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma alongside Health Minister Dr. M. today inaugurated the babies' critical care units at Ganesh Government M&CH Hospital in Shillong. During the inauguration, Chief Minister Conrad Sangma highlighted the government's strong focus on the healthcare sector, noting that 9% of the state's budget is allocated to health. He also added that the government is working hard to develop infrastructure, particularly in rural areas, to ensure state-of-the-art medical facilities are available to all residents.
The chairperson of today's program, Dr. F.V. Kashing, the DHS MI, all the other officials of the medical department, our Honorable Minister for Health and Family Welfare, Dr. M. Lingdo, our Principal Secretary of Health and Family Welfare, Shri Sampat Kumarji, our Commissioner and Secretary for Health and Family Welfare, Shri Joram Bedaji, the entire staff of Ganesh Das Hospital, the superintendent and all the other doctors, the medical staff, all the other supporting staff, and all my dear friends who are here today to be part of this very, very important and a very memorable program that we are having today. We do spend a lot on medical sector. About close to 9% of our budget is spent on medical department and the health sector, which I am presuming in terms of percentage, it is the highest, or if not the second highest in the entire country. So that's the kind of focus and importance we have for medical and health sector. And to the query that was put in by our chairperson, who is the DHSMI, saying that there is support required for improving the infrastructure further out here, let me assure her and the entire team that the Honorable Minister and myself will leave no stone unturned to ensure you get full support in whatever areas that you are planning to move forward in. I also would like to share with you that we are working very hard to ensure that the overall infrastructures, not just at the district hospitals and the civil hospitals across the state, but also at the rural areas, we are working very hard to ensure that state-of-the-art facilities are available even in the rural areas, so that the patients and the people do not have to come only to the headquarters for basic treatment. And for that, a lot of investment is being made as we speak. We have started with investing in larger hospitals like these, but even the civil hospitals in Jawai and Tura are also being done as we speak, and that will have a major impact. And beyond that also, as I said, even at the PHC, CHC level also, a lot of investment is being done. To share with also the medical staff that we have, we are aware about the challenges that are there in the rural areas, especially in terms of the accommodations not being available. There's a special program that government has decided where we will be ensuring that we are able to provide the basic accommodation to our medical staff at the rural areas, so that they are given a comfortable place to stay while they serve the people of our state. Apart from that, I was going through this small note that was mentioned out here in regards to the challenges that you are facing, and many points have been mentioned out here, including additional diagnostic equipments like bedside ultrasonography and other equipments, and also requirement of additional funds to run the SNCU. All of these aspects also, as I assured you, that we will definitely look into it. I have seen the kind of motivation that you have, the kind of dedication you have, and as I mentioned to you in the beginning of my speech, that it has truly inspired me and made me realize the kind of dedication and commitment that you have. So we are there with you to support you and work with you every step of the way to ensure that the facilities, not just here in Ganesh Das Hospital, but throughout the state, we're able to increase it.
Health Minister Dr. M. Ampreen Lingdaw reaffirmed the government's commitment to providing the best possible healthcare in the state. She acknowledged past challenges but emphasized that the government is working diligently to improve the health sector. The Health Minister also mentioned ongoing efforts to implement a mandatory program for doctors from Meghalaya working outside the state to come back and serve the people of their state.
Efforts are being put in to ensure that alongside the service is this concern for adherence to the SOPs. We will continue to support this institution on that account. We would like to see that patients have access to a cashless treatment. So Sampath has just related my personal life by sharing the difficulties I had when I was tending to my 2 elder children who were born at 7 months with a birth weight of just 1.2 and 1.4 kgs. The kind of investment that I had to make as a mother at that point of time, I am thankful to my parents because of their constant monetary support. My children are who they are today. But the point being, can every citizen in the state also be given this opportunity? This government, in the leadership of our Honorable Chief Minister, Mr. Conrad Sangma sir, is committed to that. We would like to see that every child, no matter where the child comes from, receives the best of the best treatment in this institution. And if they are deserving, all treatment should be cashless to the last pie. Parents have to be encouraged along the time that they are expecting their children to link their Aadhaar cards to their MHIS cards. Very, very important. And hence, we will take this to every Asha across the state of Meghalaya. We must ensure that every parent, no matter how unwell or well and fit they are, while undergoing the maternity period before delivery of their children, must have access to a cashless treatment. We await for indicators and indications of the Honorable Chief Minister as to what government can do to handhold this institution so that it functions efficiently. To all the healthcare providers, I am aware many of our nurses are still uncontractual. Many of our pharmacists, many of our lab attendants, technicians, our X-ray technicians, our grade 4 staff likely worry for your tomorrow. But our system has been ailing for a long time. We are slowly getting out of that ailment with a government that is forward-coming, with a government that is committed, a government that intends to put all these errors of the past behind us. We appeal to every worker, please bear with the government. We are working hard. Very recently, we've just published that we will regularize services of nurses. We are on the job of regularizing the lab technicians, pharmacists, and other important components of the healthcare system. We will do it. We will do it. Honorable Chief Minister is determined to do it. The bureaucracy of our government is understanding your problems. And yes, maybe we may be late. Some of these staff have probably retired. But for those of you that are in the system today, do not give up hope. We're also now trying to ensure that every doctor of the state of Meghalaya is bounded to come back to the state to serve. We're working on that system. It is difficult because for many years it was allowed. But Honorable Chief Minister, myself, the bureaucracy of the health department are working on a formula to make it mandatory. We are so grateful to the current bureaucracy in the leadership of Sir Sampath and Sir Joram, who are looking at service rules of so many components of workers who didn't even have an avenue for growth in their careers, corresponded by the monetary remunerations due to all these sectors of workers. We are committed, and we want to assure you in this program today that we will do the best we can.